What's going on, world? It's Ishmael here. Here just to explain, pretty much about this painting that I once did not too long ago. I want to talk about the movement Produce for Yourself that me and my family were coming together doing. I'm 1/4 of the movement actually, and with Producing for Yourself, I created the movement called Consciously Create, and to pretty much go into detail about Consciously Create and what it's all about. It's mainly about reawakening that God-like potential within each individual in this earth, because we all have this divine energy deep within us that's just lying dormant. And why is it lying dormant? Because we have failed to associate ourselves with the true aspect of our nature, and that is that infinite. You can't even put a name on it, that nothingness within us that's deep within us, and we have associated ourselves with outside sources, things that are incomplete, things that are always limited, which therefore limits our true being. So this is why we no longer are able to consciously create whatever we want to do in life, and that's what consciously create is all about. It's about allowing people to understand and realize how to master their self, being able to think a thought, put enough focus and desire into that thought, and allow it to manifest into their reality. That's power. That's our birthright. That's the power that every individual possesses here on this earth. But we no longer use that power, and whatever you don't use, you lose it. So this is what Consciously Create is all about. And I'm going to be using, holistic health, teaching people about health, how to keep your vessel in tip-top shape so that you can perform your infinite potential laying deep inside of you. So to this painting, this is my very first painting that I've ever done. And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually surprised that I was able to, put this much detail into it. So a little bit about this painting. I call this painting the triune nature of man within the realm of duality. And what I mean by triune nature, we all have that threefold aspect of all within us, And when I say man, ladies don't get offended, because what I mean by man, I mean of all of humanity, woman, human, same thing, everybody, the whole collective unit. And this threefold nature that we all have, some may call it the Trinity in Christian and religions, the Father, the Son, and Holy Ghost. In psychology, you got the id, the ego, the superego. You got three aspects of the brain. You got the reptilian brain, the mammal brain, the neocortex. It's all these aspects of our nature. And to pretty much explain it, okay, the animal side, the lion side, man, he has the aspect of him that's connected to like his instincts. He reacts off of just instinct and impulse. He operates off of his lower nature. He has no conscious awareness of what he's doing. He's just operating, and that is deadly. And then you have the aspect, the other side, which is a man's face. It's my face right there, but it's a man's face. You have the aspect of man that's caught up in the ego. He feels like this life here is all that matters. There was no spiritual reality underlying it, so he just lives life, chasing money, lost in the ego, just associate himself with outside sources, searching for some paradise, when all along this paradise is right within him. Which brings me to this third eye point. Now, why is this third eye point right in the middle of the two phases? Because it's an aspect of man that is one with everything. This is that God-like potential deep within us. When man overcomes this duality, and what I mean by duality, we operate upon this duality today, and this duality is an illusion. Good and evil, beautiful, ugly, big, small. And when you do that, for instance, I'll give an example. This is how we operate in the realm of duality. You look at a tree. Say you get a tree, for instance. But you don't see just a tree when you look at it. You see a beautiful tree, an ugly tree, a tall tree, a small tree. It's no longer a tree anymore. You change it based off your own perception of reality. You now have bought into an illusion now. You made an illusion true now. It's no longer a tree. You no longer see that tree for what it is. You know, you change it based off of your own perception. So when we overcome this duality and see the oneness of all things, you know, and be within that present moment, you know, not bounded by time or space, you know, this is when our God-like potential, you know, comes to our present awareness, you know. And we are able to fulfill our purpose in this life, because a lot of us don't know our purpose in this world. So, and this is what this image is kind of conveying. And you can see it within the eye. I actually have the 7 chakras here. You probably didn't notice that. But yeah, these 7 chakras, these energy centers within our spirit body, basically, you know, when all these are active and in line, you know, you're able to reach magnificent heights, being able to do things you never thought you would be able to do. You know, I actually thought I would never be able to do this, and I have did it, you know. So this is what this image is all about. Actually, if you are interested in having an image just like this, your own personal customized lion, your own personal face, an eyeball, and background image, you know, hit me up. I'm on Facebook, Yishmael Lewis, Instagram, consciously create _ Yish. That's consciously create. Consciously, you know how to spell consciously, CONSCIOUSLY, CRE 8 _ Yish, YISH. You know, hit me up, follow me. If you're interested in getting one of these paintings done, I'll definitely hook you up. And with that, I'd like to say peace.